it not a shame? People say they don't want you. You spend money to impose yourself on them.
Oh.
Is that not a shame?
It's a shame.
Enough is enough.
You're a member of PDP.
It's all right.
I am.
And you are campaigning for somebody in the other party.
Oh, yes.
Anti-party activity.
No.
A member of PDP.
If anybody labels me anti-party, I will resign from PDP. With due respect, anything that will make me not to campaign for Peter Obi, I would rather resign from PDP and join Labour Party.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renew your mindset. Guys, before you start watching this video, just grab a cup of tea, or for those when they drink, just get a bottle of chilled beer. Relax on your sofa. Let's watch and listen to public opinion concerning Peter Obi of Labour Party, APC, and PDP parties.
My opinion on this is, with this decision, you've split the country down the middle. The APC has split this country down the middle. What you're saying invariably is that there's nothing wrong with a Christian-Christian ticket, or a South-South ticket, or a North-North ticket. That's what you're saying. And that's why, if you sample the opinions of Nigerians, they are very angry to a large extent. Openly, I was monitoring radio this morning, and I heard people call it, I'm an APC member, but because of this decision, I am leaving APC. Openly calling on that. Yes, you talked about Daniel Bwala. He's resigned because what you're saying is that there's no Christian Muslim, there's no Christian Northerner capable enough to be able to run this. What you're saying is that there's no Christian in the North that is capable to be able to run with a candidate.
Bad.
And you see, politicians forget a lot. If there was nothing wrong with a Muslim ticket, why didn't President Muhammadu Buhari pick Bola Tinubu as his running mate in 2015?
Since there you heard.
Why was a Yemi or Shibaju picked?
You're right.
And it's a good point you raised about electoral value. What electoral value does the Northeast even bring to the table? The bulk of the northern votes that wants to be captured are still the Fulani northern votes. And most of those votes come from the Northwest. I keep calling on those three states, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina. The KKK states, I call them. Those three states will give half of the total votes that the Northeast will give.
That's right.
Empirically, and these are facts. And we also forget that there's a massive Christian population. Across all states in the North, at least you have a percentile of over 20 to 30% Christians in all the states. Should we start from Kaduna? There's even a large turnout. There's even an argument of, a majority in Kaduna. I think only states like Kano, that's where you can have 20 to 30%. Adamawa, you have a lot of Christians. So when you look at this, Muslim North, there are a lot of Christians in those states.
That's right.
Look at the rural areas in Kaduna. Look at Kujuru. Look at other places like that. These people are predominantly Christians. So you are telling us that out of that whole lot, you cannot find a Christian to balance out the ticket.
To balance the equation.
Most importantly, I do not believe in when people react to things and get emotional. I think the greatest reaction will be at the polls.
At the polls.
If Nigerians want a Muslim ticket, they should decide at the polls.
At the polls.
If they don't want, they should show it at the polls.
At the polls.
It's incumbent on them. But we're at a point where this nation is at a precipice, and the issues on the front burner that affect this nation is tribe, religion.
Two.
We want to bring this country together.
Two.
But let us not forget that the reason why we are calling for devolution of power and restructuring is that we are still collectively not one people in our thinking.
You are making sense.
We have created Nigeria, but we have not yet created Nigerians.
That's day ahead. Rufai.
It is until we create Nigerians that we can make the argument of, religion doesn't matter, tribe doesn't matter. Have we done that? No. But there's mistrust. And how do we build it? Inclusion. This ticket has not included people.
Wow, so bad.
Let the elections speak.
Thank you, Rufai. Thank you, Rufai. You guys, I love our Arise TV. The way they analyze things, they are very objective. Arise. I've said this thing before. This Arise TV. You see OG. You see Kuba, Dr. Kuba. You see Rufai, and one of them there again. I can't remember her name now. They are very, very objective in analyzing things, and I love them for that. You need to be open-minded. Don't say because I am this party, I am that party. You begin to bend things. You cannot bend things. You see what this guy said? He was addressing the fact that APC have to take a running mate being a Muslim. So that means our president, if they win, APC win, that means our president have to be a Muslim, then our vice president have to be a Muslim. So it will be the Muslim that will be number 1 citizen, a Muslim number 2 citizen. What he's saying that is not fair. That this has not happened in the history of Nigerian political system. That's what he's trying to say. That this is injustice and is not fair on Christians. I'm going to run down fast because I want us to hear public opinion on this 2023 election regarding Labour Party, PDP, and APC. These are now the 3 main giant parties as long as I'm concerned. I don't know about you. Let's go to the next person.
Is it not a shame? People say they don't want you. You spend money to impose yourself on them.
Oh,
is that not a shame?
It's a shame.
Somebody should lead because you are wanted.
Yeah, that's right.
You should lead because they want you, they need you. People are happy with you. They say they don't want you, they don't need you.
Oh.
And yet you want to bribe people, compromise election to be in power. Is that not a shame?
It's a shame. You want to bribe us?
That you are rejected and yet you are imposing yourself.
It's not good, man of God. It's bad. It's dangerous.
They don't need you, they don't want you. Clear out.
Get out. Will you go?
Don't contest at all.
Don't contest. We don't want old men.
Don't rig to lead. Don't kill to come into power.
No. Oh.
Let them need you. It's the people you are leading. It's the people who are that you are leading that should determine whether they want you.
That's right. You are right.
And as I speak now, let nobody be quiet anymore.
You see?
Anybody you are, whether you are a pastor, anything you are, let nobody be quiet anymore. From everywhere, let people come out. Don't be a coward anymore.
Don't be a coward. I see lots of cowards. You can't talk because you don't want to die. One day if you die, you don't pass me one, don't die. Die.
Let people speak. You see? Silence most times means consent.
That's true.
If you are silent about evil, it means you are in agreement with that evil.
That's good.
You must not agree to be silent anymore. Whenever the occasion demands, you speak with audacity, with authority. Evil shall not rule our land.
Amen.
Evil, the same set of people who rule the land, misrule the land, destroy the land, are presenting themselves for leadership.
We don't want
that devil is a bastard liar.
We don't want recycling leadership again. All people go home and enthrone the youth for us. We are bad
including
enough.
Those who are architects of terrorism in Nigeria. Architects of it.
Thank you, man of God. You are one of the good man of God.
If you have understanding, you will understand what I'm talking about.
I understand.
Those who are architects.
See?
Coming out. Say they want to be
President.
It won't happen under God's watch. And it will not happen under the watch.
Amen.
It will never happen.
Amen.
Something must give way. And it is evil that will give way.
Evil must give way. Thank you, man of God. Thank you, man of God. You see, people, I say I'm going to present to you public opinion, public reactions on this 2023 election concerning Labour Party, concerning PDP and APC. These are the 3 major parties they are talking about. No any other party. You see the man of God, he said, we cannot keep quiet. That is the problem. What have killed Africa is that, let me not talk. Even this is the thing, even in the church. You will see a religious leader misbehaving. So I won't talk so that I will not get cursed. I will not get cursed. Touch not to my anointing. You are general overseer, your pastor will be misbehaving. That same thing is still in politics. Let us not talk. Let's be royal. But these people are destroying the country. Generations are suffering. Your children are suffering. Things are getting worse by the day. We can't just be keeping quiet like that. Guys, let's watch the next one.
Like in all the nations of the world, the powerful political elites will determine who governs us. Like a proverbial knees on our necks. This nation is choking. We can no longer breathe. There is a shortage of air. We need to allow this nation thrive. I'm pleading with you tonight on behalf of millions of our people, more than 10 million of their children who are out of school and more than half of the population who are in abject poverty. This nation cannot be taken as a private enterprise anymore. You, the ordinary Nigerian, can no longer keep quiet. The nation belongs to all of us. And this time around again, no sitting on the fence. We must speak up to rescue this nation. The continent of Africa is waiting for its giant to rise up and flourish. That is why 2023 election is a make or mar. Look, this nation cannot make a mistake with the choice of its next leader. It is a must we get it right. If you employ the best hands to run your private companies, we should have the best of us run the affairs of this nation. We must get leadership right, not only at the center, but across the states. Knowledge, crisis management skills, character and integrity, vision and courage to make tough decisions, effective communication skills, ability to unite the nation. Leaders who cannot show these traits cannot be hired. Enough is enough. Nigeria, rise. Vote and vote right. And your time is now.
Shengu, this your talk sweet me die. It sweet me die. In fact, since I started to watch you, this is the talk when you talk, when you enter inside my inner spirit. He enter inside my bone marrow. Man, you finish talk here. See as they even flow. They sweet me as they flow. You see, Shengu was talking about the mind of the masses. That's what the guy was talking about. People's mind. He said this country belongs to every one of us. He said it's time for everybody to speak up if you want Nigeria to be good. Who doesn't want their country to be good? Who doesn't want Nigeria to be good? He said it is not time to be on the defense. It's time to be decisive. 2023 election is an opportunity for every Nigerian to decide where Nigerian direction should go. Next.
So we guess keeping silent is dangerous to the party. Autumn's outburst is also dangerous to the party. And not only that, you can say Fayoshe. He's also a PDP member and a top-ranking PDP member. He was a former governor in Ekiti. He opened his mouth and said, this is the person I'm supporting. He is not supporting PDP anymore. Just like very many other people, including Obasanjo, who was the first president under PDP, has said it open that he will never ever support Atiku. So if all these principal stakeholders in PDP are shying out from the PDP power game, then that is like Peter Obi said, it's like when the Titanic was sinking, people were dancing on the topmost floor, drinking and making merry until the whole thing got under the ocean.
You're a member of PDP.
I am.
And you are campaigning for somebody in the other party.
Oh, yes. No.
Remember
If anybody labels me anti-party, I will resign from PDP. With due respect, anything that will make me not to campaign for Peter Obi, I would rather resign from PDP and join Labour Party. So if we can stop Peter, later I can come back to PDP.
So
but
PDP
not to tell me
Obi.
that Southeast doesn't deserve the presidency. That is an insult to our people. And any governor in the Southeast that is campaigning for any other person other than Peter Obi is a saboteur. And we should treat him as such. Because it is our right. Tinubu told them it is my turn. So now that we know it's the turn of the Southeast, and some of our governors are still talking they are APC or that they are PDP, instead of running around our brother like Ohaneze did, Ohaneze used and Ohaneze main branch. That is what it should be. But it's not even an ethnic agenda. Peter Obi is a national figure. So I'm not even supporting because I'm an Igbo man. I'm supporting because of his credibility. If you have brought any other person, maybe any of the Southeast governors, so Mahe, Ugwai, name them, to some presidency, I will not vote for them because they cannot deliver there. But this is a man who has a grasp of what it takes to turn Nigeria around and create a new Nigeria. And from his interviews, you know that he has that way with her. That's all we are saying. About everybody has been suffering in this country from 1990 date.
Yes.
So tell me why you should not talk of party. When you now see somebody who can save you from that very suffering, you talk about what party? We're not talking about party yet.
Yes.
Nobody's even interested in what happens in Enugu State anymore.
That's true.
You can see the way they did also their own primaries, our PDP primary. So nobody's interested. You can see there is no glamour following the person they brought in Enugu. But that is by the way. I'm not interested in the state affair. I'm interested in the national. So that's why I'm rooting for Peter Obi. Even if Peter Obi joins a breakfast party, we will always go with him there. That's what we're saying. So PDP should go and make amends. And if it is not late now, it is also late too. Because I don't think what Atiku saying that he's going for first mending to all the stakeholders who are no more here. Those one is crying over spade milk. He had destroyed the party already. What is he still looking for in the presidency? They should leave this for you younger generation. I'm not a young man anymore. I'm that in the next 1 or 2 years I'll hit 60. So if I now come and say I'm going to canvass for councillor in my village, wouldn't people think I'm a stupid person?
Yes.
So that's what ordinary Tinubu, Atiku should be thinking about now. They should have supported younger ones. After all, they bred younger ones. Atiku has younger followers. Tinubu has younger followers whom they could have foisted on Nigeria. But that may be also Peter Obi's good luck for these old men to come into the foray, throw their ring into the ring. Throw their hat into the ring. Because if they are not throwing if they have brought a young man from West, brought a young man from the North, it will be young men matching young men. So that's where the problem could have arisen. So luckily for Peter Obi, it is him against old men. And the youths are all in a revolution.
You see what I said? I said this thing before. The worst mistake I feel PDP made, or I felt PDP made, was allowing Obi to go. that was the worst mistake I felt. I don't know about you, what you think. But I think that is the worst mistake they made. Because PDP would have won this election with ease, without even doing campaign. If Obi was the flag bearer, in fact, they would have run the election over. Now, they tell you, no joke, if Obi did that. But now, that mistake has been made. This one they talk now PDP member, call one. He said, no, for the federal level, they cannot vote in their own PDP. Say no go vote for Atiku. Say no Peter Obi, now you go vote for. Because somebody no go open eye, see person one go deliver them from the spirit of darkness into spirit of light. You go to vote people one go bring you from spirit of light into the spirit of darkness. He say no go do them. You see that's why I always tell you people, this is not a question of party anymore. It's a question of who can deliver us. That's what this man is saying. I don't want to talk too much. Next.
Right now, what do you make of what is happening in the APC when an incumbent governor could not get a return ticket?
Well, I think it's absolutely disgraceful what has happened in APC. Because, you see, it would seem that the whole idea in APC is that everybody should be serving one man. And if you are not ready to serve that one man, then you are out, so to speak. And that one man is the person who decides who is who, and everybody has to worship him. Everybody has to bring dues to him, and, it's not a political party. It's more like a mafia organization.
You were very close to him before now. Has he always been
organization?
Very close to who?
The former governor.
Which former governor?
The president you were referring to.
I was never very close to him. Yes, we were together in the Senate. We were together. We fought for the June 12, restoration of June 12, and I was his deputy. But certainly, if the way he treated me when I was his deputy governor was the way you treat somebody who's very close to you, then I'm sorry. I think it leaves much, much, much to be desired.
Do you think the PDP stand a chance in this election?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Because I believe everybody's fed up with APC. What have they done for the people? They have impoverished the people. They have driven businesses away to other countries. So what is the benefit to the other ordinary person? People are starving. Very few people can even afford 1 square meal a day in Nigeria today.
Because a lot of people, a lot of people in Lagos have this feeling that APC is synonymous to Lagos, and Lagos is synonymous to the APC.
APC is not synonymous to Lagos, and Lagos cannot be synonymous to APC. Just because one person thinks that they have Lagos State in their pocket does not mean to say that APC is synonymous to APC.
Yeah, they say not only one person that they serve for APC. We don't know who that they talk. As they no call them, me no go call them. They say only one person. So one person just hold everybody the captive there. So if you not follow the person, you are in trouble. This one a deputy governor before this woman. He said no, said the APC na mafia. He said a mafia organization. You don't see them as that's what I'm telling you. People are not that partisan anymore. That's the problem now. They are now becoming to realize themselves, coming back to their senses that this is not party issue now. We need to deliver that country. You know, everybody need to do the right thing for Nigeria to be a great country again. That's what they are talking about. Nobody is fighting leaders. Me personally, I don't fight leaders. I'm not fighting government. Even the Bible says, do not fight people who are in authority. But the Bible did not say, let us not correct some of their wrong excesses. You understand? These are two different things. Fighting somebody is that you are coming, you are wanting to remove the government, you are wanting, no, that's not what we want. If you have already won your seat or your tenure, you're going to run your tenure. But what you have done in that tenure will determine whether we want to vote you in back or not. That is what we are doing now. Even people who are in APC, people who are in the PDP, they are just saying, no. Let's support Obi. Let's support Peter Obi. Let's support. If somebody from a party saying that, no, I'm not going to vote my party candidate in when it comes to federal level, when it comes to presidency, who am I? One no get candidate, one no go support somebody, one be the right party, one be the Labour Party or Peter Obi. You see all of them saying it. That's why I say, let us hear the popular opinion of people regarding these three parties. Another one, let's watch.
I'm being joined by one man who stepped down for Peter Obi in the Labour Party, Professor Pat Utomi. He joins us live in our Abuja studio. Thank you so much, Prof, for joining us.
Great pleasure to be with you.
How do you feel? The man you stepped down for now has gotten a lot of steam behind him. Chiva Yadebanjo has thrown the weight of Afenifere behind him. You're thinking that you made the right choice, isn't it?
I expected this to happen. It was not a wild choice. It was a deliberate thing. Just think of my politics. Look at Nigerian history and look at how I've played. First, ethnicity has mattered very little in my politics. I mean, yes, I came into public view in a broad sense during the Shagari administration. But one of the things that threw me into public consciousness was the June 12 crisis. I'm not a Yoruba man, but I led the charge in many ways during that great struggle in Nigeria with the concerned professionals and all of that. It's because there's a practical sense in my politics for what's right, what's fair, and what advances the common good of all. In looking at the way political parties are structured, again, I'm a social scientist by education and by passion. Understanding in a systematic way man in society is my calling. I have been close to the founding of political parties. I was around since I was very close to Dr. Alex Ekweme. Even as concerned professionals, we had decided not to go into politics in 1998. But I was around with Dr. Ekweme at meetings. So I was there at the founding of the PDP. I was there at the founding when I saw that the PDP was not going to take Nigeria where it should go. I was there at the founding of the APC. And then I saw that that was disaster in the making. And I began to ask myself, why? What's going on? And my social scientist brain, in examining things, came to a simple conclusion. You know, in structural economics, there is a paradigm called the structure, conduct, performance paradigm. Structure, whether it's an industry or whatever, usually affects conduct, the behavior of the players within that space, their values, everything. Depending on how strong or weak the institutions are, they result in outcomes. It became clear to me that the nature of the structure of the APC and the PDP was such that it was about transactions. You give, I take.
Business. And
it was all really about
business.
Self.
He said, make a just quick talk there. He said, now business. So then they look APC and PDP to him, that's Professor Pato. He said, they say, I'm saying transactional politics. Now it be business in a simple man language. Say that they use us for business. Come and vote for us, we'll give you rights. 2,000. I'll give you 2,000 bag of rice, then they will enslave you for the next 8 years. He said our business, so it's transactional. The man don't talk everything finished. He said if he did for PDP, if he did for APC, don't see all those things finished. He said if they carry and go where you know, in spirit, you know, no gram say he go, now you're wrong. Now, he was the leader of Labour Party when Peter Obi came in, he stepped down for him. Say, come, you know, pass me, come carry us forward. Carry me, they go. Peter Obi carry me, they go for better Niger. You see, now he stepped down for him. Now, I can't wonder who be this Peter Obi when everybody they support. Everybody want enter Labour Party now. Everybody they dump in their own party. They support a candidate from a different party. Who is this Peter Obi? Let's listen to him.
Put all of us on a scale. Let's know who we are. Let's ask questions who we are. Let's verify who we are. It is important for you. Do not say because Peter Obi is from the East, I will vote for him. Do not vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. Do not vote for anybody because they're from the West. Do not vote for anybody because they're from the North.
It's an error.
This is time to vote a human being who have conscience and trust.
When the obedience went there for Benin, which is Edo State, come hear all these public testimonies, say, these people be one that they support. Now everybody, they come from other party, or they leave other party, go they support. Let's see how they celebrated in Benin. Watch. Watch. This one not Ibolando, this one not Benin City. That place be like Oba Market because I know the place very well. So you don't see them see all the women, both the old one, young one, middle one, all the guys, then they follow them, they shout Obi. Not Ibolando, but on Benin, Edo State. You see, this obedience don't go viral. It don't go viral. So guys, come 2023, get your PVC. Vote for Peter Obi. Me, now him I they vote for when it comes to presidential level. Every other level, I can vote any other party. But only this president, I got problem. Now I got problem. Now I know Peter Obi. Every other state level, something like a governorship, something like a senator, house of rep, and every other position, I can vote any other party. I am not interested about party, and I'm interested about you, you individual. So I don't care any party when you did. If Obi had been in PDP, I for still vote for PDP for presidency. I said, no, be they fine, not be the party. So any party when he did, now I go support. If you like, may go APC party, now that party I go still vote. Guys, if you love what I do, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. All I'm Apollo's gonna love you guys. Peace out.